Well, guys, I'm back. Not feeling so well, but, you know, the show must go on. So, look what we got. It's Monthly Knife Club. It's the Onyx. I'm going to talk more about the Onyx as we go, but Onyx is, to me, and I say this all the time, if you're looking to build a collection and you want quality over quantity, this is one of the best ways to go. Monthly Knife Club is great. And by the way, before everybody starts some kind of crazy rumor, no, I don't have the Rona. It's just the kids have gotten their usual kid crud. And so, of course, now I have the kid crud. And yes, first thing we did was we ran out to get tested. It's just usual cold congestion crap. And I hate being sick because I turned into a baby. People with medical training are the worst patients in the world. Because the first thing you do is in your head, you automatically diagnose yourself with the worst possible death-related illness. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's see what we've got for July from Monthly Knife Club. I'm going to use this awesome little Kaiser from EDC Club to get into the Monthly Knife Club box, which is always funny to open a knife with a knife, right? Okay. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, it's by Steel Will. It's a different kind of Steel Will box than I'm used to. Steel Will Outdoor. And let's see, we got a card. We do have a card squished in the bottom. Monthly Knife Club. Onyx Collector's Plan. Intrigue. Carbon fiber. Made in Italy. Made in Italy. So that's cool. A lot of Steel Wills are made in China, but this one, M390 satin, the F45 Intrigue, made in Italy. I've been seeing a lot of Italian-made knives lately. Not that that's a good thing. That's not bad. So let's see. What do we got? Kaffenberg, Austria. M390, Kaffenberg, Austria. Scales are made from carbon fiber. Ball bearings. It says slightly on the large side. Cool. I like that. Used to be my nickname in college. Let's see. So we got specs there that I'll hold up for you for a minute. Okay. Let's see. Venturing back to Italy for a sweet knife. Where in Italy, I wonder? Just curious. My heritage, Italian-wise, not that you guys asked, but I'll tell you, is from Naples and Sicily. And so I get lectured all the time that Sicily is not Italy. Sicily is Sicily. Sicilian is not Italian, but Neapolitan, Naples is. So anyway, look at that cool, look at that beautiful pattern on the carbon fiber. So yeah, it's real carbon fiber. And oh, this has the look that I love. Not that super shiny, lacquered, fake carbon fiber look. Like, real slabs of CF, and it is a nice sized piece. Perfectly centered. Interesting pocket clip. Of course, I'm going to say the same thing over and over. Why doesn't everything come with a deep carry pocket clip? And no, deep carry is not about hiding your knife. It's about getting it in your pocket so it doesn't protrude to get snagged on stuff. From my point of view, anyway. But look, pocket clip is left and right, tip up. That carbon fiber's done really nicely. They finished it just to the perfect grit, and wow, that's really nicely done. I love when you can see the lines in carbon fiber on the end, on the sides, you know. Obviously, red anno barrel spacers, and then so just for those who might not know, that right there is for your lanyard, that little pin right there. So you don't have a lanyard hole, but you have that you can wrap around and then do your lanyard. For EDC size, this is a decently thick blade. Does it say? It doesn't. Lightweight though. It says 4.21 ounces. It doesn't feel like that at all. It carries light. You've got some really nice jimping. So obviously they're telling you with that jimping right there, this is a light switch flipper. They mean for you to, that's exactly where your finger goes. You're not, this is not going to be a push button. Let's push button. Nah, yeah, this is not a push button flipper, but, ooh, look at that blade. Ooh, and look at that shine. Look at that. This is definitely spear pointy. Very even grind on the bevel. That's something I didn't, you know what? Now, I didn't really think about that until, so Dave, who you have seen in videos and who you hear about often, because I hang out with him often, I'm not going to lie, I have like a very small handful, not even a handful. I have a few good friends here in Pennsylvania. And Dave is the one I hang out with the most. So he's all into the KME. And since he's been telling me about KME and the way to set it up, that has introduced me to a new way to look at the factory grind on knives in the bevel. And, this is very evenly done, which is that's a good mark of quality. But this grind is beautiful. So it's a flat saber grind, and this is more of a, I wouldn't even call this spear point. This is more piercer. This is a poke you. But no, this is a great slicing blade for EDC. Very nice jimping, rather aggressive. But in terms of holding on to your finger, I'm sorry guys if the energy on this video is a little low. Beautiful finish, beautiful satin finish on the blade itself. Subtle grind lines, but they're there. And minimal billboarding, you know, just your model and then your M390. And now, is this, I think that's a serial number on there too. Are they serialized? Can you see? It's going to be hard for the camera to focus because of the shininess. I'm trying to get, here we go. And the shadow, there we go. There's a, I like the size of this. For big hands, fits well, but it's slim too. You know, it's not a big, it's a large blade, but it's not a very fat blade. Also my nickname in college. It contoured well. It feels nice. That clip you feel a little bit in the hand. But the materials on this are, I mean, you're talking premium all the way around. So carbon fiber, M390 steel, and if we can take a look, if you see, you have even the carbon fiber is milled out there, and then you have inset steel liners, and the steel liners are they have skeletonizing going on, and well, it's just one steel liner. So the lock side has that inset liner, which is, it's such a tightly produced knife. I can see it from this angle. I don't know if you're going to see it on camera, but it's got milling to lighten up the steel. Can you see it in there? So this is one of the nicest pieces I've seen. Well, that was not cool, but you know, give it a breaking in period, and I'm also, you know, probably will give this an extra KPL dot as well. In fact, I might as well do it right now because it's here. Just give it a little dab on the bearings and let it work in. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Feel the difference almost immediately. Look at that. Beautiful action. I could do this all day. And you know, you look at how kind of aggressively sharp that jimping is. You'd think it would like wear on your finger. Doesn't. It's just the right amount of fidgety. That, let's just let it fall. Yeah. This is, so often I do this and I tell you guys like, oh, that feels really good, or I don't even feel it, or whatever. But that's that perfectly even bevel on both sides. That's what you get when you have a very evenly ground blade. You get that beautiful. Now I think everything can be stropped right out of the box. I mean, because that's just a whole new level of everything. But yeah, that KPL is amazing. I'm sorry I talked about it not being worth what they charged in the original unboxing. Yeah, KPL is awesome. But this is a gorgeous. I mean, this is it's premium and simple looking, but it's just a gorgeous piece. You do have to give it, the detent could be a little tighter, honestly. I'd give it a little knockdown there, because if you don't give it the beans, it doesn't want it. But as it breaks in, those bearings might loosen up a little bit. You got to give it a little. You don't have to flick with your wrist. I hate when people. You ever give a non-knife person your knife, or just somebody who is interested in being cool, and they're like, you know, like, dude, no knife should open like that. And if your knife does need that to open, something's up with it. You need to look at it. Sometimes, you know, a knife needs, until it's properly broken, it needs a little bit more finger bean action. But I can't stand it when you give somebody a good knife and they're like, dude, you're not cool for doing that. Stop it. I was about to call somebody out by name who I don't like now, and say, I bet that's how they open all their knives. But I'm not going to do that. But anyway, yeah, this is a cool one. Very, very nice. Very nice. So on the price we have here, I like to point this out too. They never just give you an MSRP in this box. They're going to go around the internet and they're going to price it out. So here's the cost of the box, the shipping and handling. And then they tell you this is what this knife, this particular knife, they found it for. Now, there may be map violators out there, or it could be on sale now and then. If it's on sale, grab it. But generally, this is the minimum allowable pricing. This is the lowest that Steel will allow a distributor to sell it for. And then this is probably the MSRP pricing. So people are selling it from anywhere between there, you know. Now, why can you get it? Because we just said this is minimal allowable pricing. Why can you get it in this box? Because he's not selling you the knife. Okay, they're selling you the subscription. And when, you know, they have the buying power to buy in bulk, they can get it at a wholesale or a distributor's price. So then they can put it in the box for, you know, at a reduced cost. Anyway, but if you were to look for this knife online right now and buy it from a legit dealer, you know, you're gonna pay somewhere between here. So the value on this box is always there every month. The value on the Onyx plan is always there, and that's why I say this is a great way for whether you're brand new to knife collecting, or you're an experienced collector and you're just looking to add some cool pieces. Now, obviously, you're not going to add, you know, your $300-400 knives, you know, in this, but good high-end pieces, you know. I think twice in the whole history of me getting this box, and it's been over a year, have I been like, I just don't like the piece that came in it. That doesn't mean that the value wasn't there in that piece. But I just wasn't happy with the knife. I usually am very excited to see what Daryl and the Monthly Knife Club guys have sourced. Sometimes you get one. There have been several months where you got two knives in the box. And very cool. So there's a link to Monthly Knife Club, and this is just one of their products, by the way. They've got a bunch of different plans and boxes and stuff. I will always get behind the Onyx. Always. I love the Onyx. It's my favorite. So there's a link in the video description where you can go check out Monthly Knife Club and peruse all their different stuff. And you know, I'm always happy every month when I get this box. This is awesome. And this one's a really nice one, especially when you compare it to some of the other steel. It definitely has that steel will kind of family lines. It's just also pretty different from the rest of the steel will stuff I have in terms of size and materials and everything. But in the meantime, remember, you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back again real soon.